Doesn't know having a chat and watching it.
Smile.
You already watched. You had it. You weren't available to watch it, so this is great. Cool. Let's get rid of that. Full screen. It's not going to hurt. That's about here. And we'll just discuss it as it goes. Check. Sadistic X Moose, thanks for 17 months. Kuriyami, thanks for the 2 months. How you going, dude? Thanks so much for the support. We also had Resin Master, thanks for the 6 months before. Watch everyone ask when WAP is, even though BSG haven't confirmed the date yet. !WAP if you want to know when the WAP is. Moist. Aurora Jesse, thanks for the 5 subs. Appreciate it, bro. Raz, how you going, bro? I just want to know what the plan are for Tarkov moving forward. Well, you're in the right place. Sit back, relax, we can watch this together. No response from Rise Against. Nice. Local Dad, the 30 gifted subs. It's 1,056 gifted subs. Thank you so much, dude. NRM123, thanks for 18 months. Guys, if you got gifted sub, make sure you say thanks. We're about to, I'll probably just chat for another 5 more minutes. Let everyone get the notification I'm live, and then we'll get into this. We'll watch it together.
Hi,
that is why I come here at work. What is that? Starry17, thanks for 12 months. Jeff72F, thanks for tier 1. Was Demika fired yesterday? I don't believe so. Why would he be fired? I'm playing some of the cycle. I like dropping in for 10 minutes, leaving instead of a hard commit for Tarkov. It's good. Hey, Pest, looking forward to seeing reactions to the pod. Nice. Save the Penguin, thanks for 12 months. A legend. Whole year, bro. Meanwhile, what are your thoughts on the cycle? Do you plan to play it long term? Yeah, I'll definitely dabble into it a fair bit. Wasn't his best performance? Oh, God, look at his face. Look at his face. He's like, I'm ready for a big day of casting on a place where my boss is sitting next to me and he could find me at any moment. Have you seen any info about the new patch? I've watched this already.
6 months, Dad. Happy anniversary.
I've watched this already, but I wanted to watch it again with you guys and we could discuss it. I've got a YouTube video. I've got a video about to go out, but I thought we'd have a chat. I've already done all my thoughts and everything. Riff Sharp, thanks for 25 months, man. Oren, thanks for 6 months. I thought we'd just chill and go through this together. Nikita would be very scary to work for. He expects perfection. He does. Monster Drinker, thanks for 2 months. Sparrow8332, thanks for 12 months. Been away for 3 months working and came back to the news of you being a true dad. Congrats, dude. Thanks so much, mate. I'm still a dad to everyone. Thanks for all the gifted subs and the subs. And the primes and tier 1s. You guys are legends. Chopper, I don't know what you're trying to say, but you sound very disrespectful.
For 3 months working and came back to the news of you being a true dad. Smile. Congrats, dude.
Thanks, Ben. Hi, Dad. I've missed you. I'm here now off White Rhino. Still going to continue the duos with Toast. Yep. There's 4. I think it'll end up being 12 episodes. 10 to 12 episodes. Can you please elaborate on your thoughts for the restrictions to go to Lighthouse itself after the patch later in the game? There are there's to be some confusion. It will probably require some sort of card access, or maybe you have to pay or something. Dad, is that you? Did you bring the milk back? The milk? I did not. Did not bring back the milk, but it is me. Backseat Brady. Yep. I don't know about the NFTs. When does podcast start? We're going to watch it in 5 minutes time. It's already happened. It was yesterday, but we're going to watch it together. Exams, so you're in the perfect place to watch it again. Show studios might be favorite content of ours. Nice. Do you think Arena will be done like CSGO with a buy system each round or random kits to choose from? I don't know. They talk about how you bring in your own loadouts. So I don't know. I literally do not know.
Got myself some open back headphones and it is helping me locate sounds better than all the old headphones.
Okay, that's cool. Uncle Fluffin, thanks for the 16 months, dude. I like both. I don't like having closed headphones when my wife's around. So I don't hear her. Moist.
Hey guys.
28 Rumen. Thanks 100 bits. How you going, mate?
Dad, look.
So a trade to be there
just
immediately after the patch. People say
$17.50.
it does it. Do you need specific items to unlock or unlock through quests? People say all kinds of things. Your thoughts? I don't know. I don't know. Anything I say would just be a total speculation and guess. Ancient culture thanks to 17 months. Dad, look, I just went 17. Nice. Nearly able to drink in Australia, but you could have sex at least. With whomever you want, I think, at any age above your age. I've already watched your white video. I'm just giving shot to everyone. The task when's what, when BSG what's the game, whenever that will be. I'm expecting about 3 weeks from now with a couple of events in the lead up, just to spice things up the game a little. Mad Lad Cheese, you have no fucking idea. Streamers don't have any ideas. Redditors don't have any idea. YouTubers don't have any idea. I have an idea, but I'm not going to tell you. I told you in the video. Yeah, I'm an EOD owner and I'd be completely against the idea. What's this? Of what, Rhino? EOD pay to win for the arena? No, it just means you get the arena. What's the weather right now in Australia? Wet and cold. Wait a minute. Pestily, you are a dad equals you had sex equals you, sir, are no longer a gamer. No, I just reset my elo. All right? I did it one time to reproduce. So you guys had more people to play against in the future. And yes, I did take an elo hit. But, you know, what's wrong with being silver 4 in CSGO, you know? What's wrong with silver 4 in CSGO? But half of you motherfuckers are still in the silvers. You know if there are any more Tarkov books in the works? I have no idea. I thought it was EOD owners can bring their own loadout. No. Anyone can. You can bring any loadout you want. It's just EOD owners will have access to the base game and get Arena for free. Whereas if you buy the Arena DLC, you'll have access to it with your main game and the DLC. Or you could have the standalone, which I'm guessing there'll be some sort of stash in the standalone. What's cold for you, Pest? Oh, below 10 degrees Celsius. Moist. Did you watch the podcast yet? I have. Kenzie, thanks for the 149 bits. Hey, how you going, mate? Are you doing any more 7 Days to Die series? Was amazing to watch, man. Not at the moment. All right, I just want to check one thing real quick. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a gander. Starting from the top.
Музыку.
Music.
We need to shut down music. Мы делаем ее потише просто. Так вот немножко. Hello.
Допустим, здравствуйте.
Once again, we here on the TarkovTV live podcast. I am your very special boy Nikita. And this is your second very special boy, Damir, as always. Today is a special day. Today we're gonna show you some stuff from the upcoming patch. We'll talk about different stuff, especially Arena and everything. Бла-бла-бла. Опять вот почему-то, когда долго не говорю, начинаю как говорить, как из этих боевиков злодей русский. I'm from Russia. Okay.
Russia.
I'm from Tatarstan.
Okay, yes, exactly. So, what to begin? We need to begin with something. Wipe. When wipe? Wipe.
Завтракай всегда.
Da. In 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Guns. Wipe. People just interested in only one thing. Where is wipe? When wipe. 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 And они уже, в принципе, все догадываются об этом, что будет вайп.
Ну,
Ну, как
по
бы да.
логике, да.
По логике. Как бы.
Но, а вдруг нет?
Такое может быть. Такое может быть.
Wipe the guitar.
Типа, прикол.
Ну да.
Give me wipe.
Короче, okay. Today, okay. First of all, for those who just here for drops, we will not have drops actually, but we will have some special promo codes. They will pop up on your screen. You will need to enter them on the site and receive a special package. We decided to do this way because I think drops functionality kind of limited right now, so it's better for everybody just have this promo codes. There will be 5 promo codes. They will pop up on the screen. You'll need to enter them and receive these packages. Okay? Is it good or not good? Okay. Opa.
I think that's the right way of doing it. But obviously there was issues with the
Guys,
website.
for those who keep asking about wipe, there will be wipe with the patch. When will be the patch? We don't know yet. It's almost ready. We need to polish it. So let's just wait for the pre-wipe events and everything. So don't freak out too much. There will be wipe. It's like another reason for us to cover it somehow. So yeah, it will be wipe, of course, yeah. And
He's lying. It's on Thursday. We all know it's on Thursday. All right. So wipe will be with the patch on Thursday. Which Thursday? Well, there's only 2 left of the month, so you'll figure it out.
let's begin with the first code. Да?
Сразу.
Ну, первый сделаем и понеслась. Вот так вот мы его делаем, как мне сказали. Оп. Сейчас посмотрим.
Работает.
Работает. О, it's working. So you go ahead,
Was 428.
activate this code and receive a special package in the game, of course. Website crash. Website down. I'm sorry. We're sorry. There is like too much people around, and
Сколько их там?
we need to upgrade our site infrastructure. А мы можем активировать коды через лаунчер? Вроде тоже можем. Один фиг там, они ничего не смогут сейчас сделать. Okay, let's wait a little bit. Maybe a site will become available in a little bit. Try to like activate it via launcher, for example. Don't be too. I don't know how
It's
to say
not 3 Thursdays left of this month.
Короче,
It's the
the other
17th
thing
and
about
this is the
these promo
24th.
codes that we just popped out, I will show you again.
Nintendo takes the 5 kids subs.
They will be
BWD
active
Nako, that's
only
for 5
for this
months.
particular stream. So right after the stream, they will be terminated. So you need to activate it during the stream. I think the stream duration will be about hour and a half or something. So you go ahead and try to activate it. I'm sorry that the site is instantly down. Yeah, we need to upgrade it again, I guess. So let's begin with our current transactions.
True, there's actually 3. I looked at it as a Friday, but anyway. I saw it today and I was like, oh, it's Thursday today. There's two Fridays left. Nah, you're right. Correction, 3 Thursdays left of the month. 3, could be any of them.
Все подумают, что я опять
Нажрался.
At least I can admit when I'm
Я вообще не
wrong.
пил уже давно.
Unlike chat.
Нажрался.
Never wrong, apparently.
Че ты? Почмаков нафигачился там?
Блин, сказал.
А ты что-то пил, что ли? Сок?
Да,
Ничего себе ты. Да, Мирка. Окей.
с хмелем.
The plan is simple for today. We're gonna show you new stuff from the patch. It will not be like everything from the patch, but a good amount of new features and
Nintendo?
stuff.
I think it's how you say
We'll
that. Thanks for
also
another
talk
pocket
about
discount.
Arena, and I think it's a good way to start talking about the Arena. So I have a bunch of questions prepared. It's a general questions about Arena in this DLC, and I think most of the basic questions will be answered. So let's watch the trailer once again, the teaser of Arena, and then we will carry on with your questions that we gathered before.
Водка у туалета, ребята.
А?
Водка у туалета, ребята.
Врубаем микрофон.
The codes won't make any difference, chat. Don't put the codes in. Anyone have recommendations of a new game to smoke, chill, and play? I don't feel like playing EFT at the moment. Play the Cycle. It's free to play. Check it out if you enjoy it. Pew, 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 pew. That's great. I know.
Estely, 2 months.
Melina, thanks for the 2 months. Appreciate it. Listen through you too. The Cycle. Frontier. Free. Zazie, thanks for the 25 months.
People saying there is no sound. I will like do the sound for you. О, вперед, ребята! Тык-тык-тык-тык-тык. Что там было? Давайте, задайте жару. Граната! А у нас первая кровь, ребята.
Водка у туалета, ребята!
Бу-бу-бу-бу-бу-бу-бу.
Бабах!
Водка у туалета, ребята! Ура! Короче, коробки летят.
Ай, бля, нога! Бабах!
Там этот трейлер вырежет и потом запостит везде. Окей, nice, very nice. Так, переход. А как его заново врубить снова? Я хочу, чтобы он на фоне игрался.
With actual game sounds. Can you imagine? He didn't make the sound of the grenade.
Он, кстати, не
Match.
проигрывается. Вот как мне?
А, вот это обновить можно, видишь?
I'm blocking him. I'm blocking him.
Ага. Okay. Questions about the arena. Give me a couple of seconds. Я же, конечно, подготовился. Да, я подготовился.
Мы готовы.
How can players participate in the arena closed beta?
Что-то столько вопросов.
Ну, я быстро.
Real
There
Nate
will
Corey,
be
thanks for the prompt.
specific like test for this. We will gather the most active ETS testers, for example, and also
Okay, thanks
will
for
be
40
some
months.
kind of pool that we will invite people all around to test it. So mostly it will consist of ETS testers, and this is it. The second question: will the release of the arena? With the release of the arena, will the EOD edition remain on sale? Yes, most likely yes, because the EOD version will be removed right after the full release of the game. How much will the arena cost?
So I'm fairly confident when they remove EOD, they'll replace it with something else, and it just won't have the free DLCs. It'll be like EOD's like they'll get rid of like the DLCs part of it and maybe have something else replace it instead. I don't know, but I think they'll just call it like, I don't know, instead of Edge of Darkness, it'll be like, you know, Brink of Brightness, fucking for all I know, the Bob edition or some shit. And it'll just be like, you know, you'll have access to this, like you'll get all the same perks minus all the DLCs for free or something. I don't know. I think it'll just be something they'll replace certain things instead. We will be, you know, Bob additional right. Edge of darkness to be deep in brightness. Maybe. But like, honestly, I think it'll be like that. So then that way you'll still get a lot of the same perks. Like you'll still be able to get the gamma container and stuff like that. But the gamma is not meant to be like a limited edition thing. At least I believe it's not meant to be. It's meant to be certain, like the hatchet that you get and something else. Like I think it's just mostly the hatchet's the limited edition thing, and that's about it though. But I think they'll remove like the hatchet and then the DLCs. I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's where I think it'll sit.
We have the price. It will be not too much. We will reveal it a little bit later, so it will not be too much. Like it will not be like expensive for sure. Will the arena be a separate game for those who bought EOD, or will it be integrated in the game launcher? It will be a separate game, but if you have the main game, you will have the ability to quickly switch between in the game. Will players who bought the EOD and players who bought the arena separately be able to play together? Yes, of course. How many maps? Давай еще раз запустим. How many maps will there be in arena? There will be many maps. I think with the start of the arena, like with the release of the arena, it will be 5 or 6 arenas, like small ones, and maybe.
They said you can bring your main account items into the arena. Does that mean? Well, let's listen to what he has to say because he hasn't said that yet.
1 or 2 medium arenas, but with the start of the testing, I think it will be 3 or 4 arenas to test, so something like this. And the quantity of locations will be increased because we want to add like many different locations from the game, from the EFT locations, for example. Вот они используют этот will there be, который я проговорить не могу. Will there be only indoor hangar type maps in the arena, or will there will be
Два раза.
be locations
Ну, чё,
outside with different weather types? Yes, there will be outdoor locations and indoor locations. Will there be a spectator mode after the death on the arena? Yes, it's planned. How many teams will be able to participate in the single match? Right now it's 2 teams, blue and red.
Blue Warriors.
Will it be possible to select a specific opponent team, or will matchmaking be completely random? There will be matchmaking, so. Or if you will decide to do a custom game, you will be able to play with your friends with the specific teams, but it will be not ranked.
It will be not ranked.
Буквально сегодня говорил нормально после людей.
So he said before there's not going to be a ranked arena as well, didn't he? He said arena won't be ranked. He said it before this bit. Or maybe it was after. I swear to God, he said there's no rank.
По-английски.
Закончилось видео.
Вот, еще раз нажмем. What will be the ping limit for the arena? I don't know.
Blue Warriors.
Will it be possible to select a specific opponent team, or will matchmaking be completely random? There will be matchmaking, so. Or if you will decide to do a custom game, you will be able to play with your friends with the specific teams, but it will be not ranked. Буквально сегодня говорил нормально с людьми по-английски.
Закончилось видео.
See, yeah, I might have got this confused in the fact that there's like, I'm not sure if he means there's ranked normally, but there's no ranked in custom games.
Вот, еще раз нажмем. What will be the ping limit for the arena? I don't know. What tick rate will arena have? It will be much bigger than the current servers for the EFT. I think maybe 100 maybe even more.
That's the tick rate he's talking about there. It's going to be at least 100 tick rate, maybe more. For the people asking about tick rate.
Will there be a quest system for the arena? There will be no quest system for arena, but there will be tasks inside the arena to unlock things. And if you have the main game, you will have an ability to complete quests related to arena.
See, that response there was really fucking confusing for anyone who doesn't understand Nikita. So what he meant there was if you just buy the arena or the you know, you're only playing the arena, there's no actual arena specific quest line. However, the traders, this is what my understanding is, the traders might give you a quest to say, hey, we need you to go kill PMCs in the arena, and that's part of your main playthrough through the game. But the actual arena game itself has no specific quest like line. Does that make sense? That's how I read what he said then.
Stationary weapons in the arena. Most likely. Я не буду говорить уже просто это. Nighttime maps in the arena. Yes. How will the arena game be structured? Will it be necessary to reach the exit after beginning, or at the end of a timer will the player be moved to the stash? You will see it by yourself, but it will be pretty simple. You will have the time, you will have the announcer or the host will tell you what to do, and if you decide to, I don't know, decide not to fight, for example, there will be a chance that the host will activate the cleaning squad that will hunt you down and hunt all the players who are not participating in the match correctly, like trying to hide or something.
Someone said, so if I don't own EOD and don't buy the arena, I can't finish these quests. I don't know if it'll be like daily quests or something like that. Maybe they'll program it that you won't actually have the opportunity to get the quest for the arena if you don't have the arena. I don't know. This anti-camping thing, though, is double-edged because it's like, if you're going to lose to the other person, like, say you're getting fucking owned and you're going to lose the other person, you could technically just try and stay alive long enough so that you both die. But they're not going to just clean the one person, they're going to clean everyone.
Все такие, ого! Да-да-да, там будет кило заряжено.
It'll stop good clashes? I think so too.
Так, дальше.
Когда на консолях?
Завтра.
Yes.
Will there be a secure container available in the arena? No. Will there be loot spawning in the arena? Yes. On the specific locations, it will be some kind of points of interest, or with the like some kind of good weapons or ammo or medkits and everything. So yeah, it will be. Will there be offline mode? There are no offline mode. There will be non-ranked mode.
See, this is where I got confused. The fly mode, I think they mean is like you can fly around and watch the combat, right? But then I think he misunderstood it. He said offline.
Yes, with the or ammo or so yeah, it will be. Will there be offline mode?
Offline.
There are no offline mode. There will be non-ranked mode. A separate release for the arena on the Steam. I don't know, maybe. Most likely yes, but I don't know when exactly. Will players have
I thought he meant like fly mode is in like you could spectate and fly and watch. But yeah, you're right. He said offline mode. In hearing that back. That's why he says non-ranked. Yeah, it gets really fucking confusing like with that, but it is what it is.
an ability to create custom arena matches, for example, piston only. There will be an ability to create custom matches, and all of the like settings and everything. It's still a thing to design right now, so we're thinking about what to add exactly in this kind of customization of your private matches. Что ты пыхтишь там?
Да, Telegram чекаю.
Не пыхти, пожалуйста. Осталось немного. How customizable the arena will be in terms of mechanics? Will players have an ability to make PMC die from a single shot or other crazy mechanics? No, pure EFT realism. So the mechanics, physics, the gunplay, the ballistics, the health system will be exactly the same as the EFT. So there will be no some kind of magic game modes like insta death or something. So it will be purely based on the realism approach of the EFT.
If you have a standard edition, will I be able to play Arena? You'll have to buy the DLC, which he said the DLC is going to be cheap.
Will there be auto-generated gear, something like Call of Duty from presets, so it will work like classic titles, so it will be stash, blah blah blah. You will see it by yourself. So if you don't have the main game, you will have to, as well as if you actually have the main game, you will have to unlock presets or cards with different gear, and this there will be like a big amount of different presets of gear and weapons, and you'll be able to use them on the arena. And if you have the main version of the game, the EFT, you will have an option to use your main character and play in the arena with your like gear that you want.
That's what you guys were saying earlier. So that's an interesting thing. I don't know. Why would you bring in your own gear when you could take in a preset and then take out the gear? You know what I mean? It's like he talks about how you can loot stuff in there and you can take it out and if you survive, then why the fuck wouldn't you just, you can't take gear out? You can. I'm guessing it's two modes. One where you're bringing your own gear and one where it's presets. I don't know, man. Like, BSG will get this right. They're very thorough with a lot of that kind of stuff. You get the kit stuff you get it out with. It would be like doing a scav run almost. I know. Like, why would you take in your own gear and lose it if you couldn't take the gear out? Like, I swear to God, he says you can loot stuff in there and take it out. It might not have been in this fucking podcast, but in previous podcasts.
Will there be a PvE mode where players will fight waves of enemies? Yes. Will players be able to gamble and make bets in the arena? Something like this. So this is it. This is the questions related to arena. I know that you have much more questions about it, but let it be like this. We will start the we will like settle with this amount of questions, and most likely later we'll have another Q&A when we have something new to show you about the arena. I think this is the perfect moment to actually start to show you. So start show you something.
Второй код просили пока не показывать.
Не работает, да, у них что-то?
Работает, он скажет, когда можно.
Okay. So, another thing that I wanted to remind. Today is also there will be a Summer Game Fest, and usually we are show you something on Summer Game Fest. This year we actually will not show you anything because actually we wanted to show you the arena.
Someone said you may pay for preset loadouts. Maybe that would make sense, but then you'd have to have your own arena currency, and then that runs into its own issue. You know what I mean? It said you can play arena without owning Tarkov, so that means inventories will be completely separate, right? I don't know, man. I've never seen someone try and do what he's doing with this. Maybe you have an arena inventory, yeah. If you bring your PMC, there's no way it can be separate and be balanced. Maybe this would actually work is it you have an arena inventory, but it's only one directional. All right. And so if you take stuff from your main game to arena, it stays in the arena inventory. Why would you want this? Because some people love the competitive side. And so then that way they want to have all their own custom guns and stuff. This is what can't you wrap your mind around? What do you mean? Obviously, you've got way too big a brain for the rest of chat and me. Sounds like a good way to get better at the game. Agreed. I think the arena's going to be amazing for Tarkov.
Hello everyone, hope we are all having a good day. The weekend is upon us.
Thanks, dude. Hydro802, thanks for 2 months. Spoilers, thanks for 16 months. So Arena will have its own game, full standalone game. If you do have Tarkov, the main game of Tarkov, and you have the DLC or EOD, from the main menu, you will be able to switch across to Arena without like having to open a separate game.
Arena trailer, so it will be it was
SDS
done
Cleo,
exactly for the Summer Game Festival, but for some reason it's just didn't went in, so we decided to show it by ourselves with our like promotional thing that just went before this. So don't wait for something special on this Summer Game Fest in this year, because literally like the arena teaser, arena trailer was the special thing that we wanted to show you. Yes, of course we are like working on the streets of Tarkov, and actually the design and
Jeremy,
the visualization
28 months,
is almost done. So it's
Tactical's
ready
been
in
good, man.
terms of level design and environment art and everything, but it's not ready in general playability. It means that we can't run it properly with.
I think my head's running at the moment, so I'll just talk while that's going on. He goes on to talk about how Streets of Tarkov is it's completed as like content wise, it's just not completed as in optimization wise. Take ages. Do you think they will keep the fees the way they are now, where items being sold higher than trader value have a high tax to put on the market? Probably. Yep. Do you think if they make Arena too easy and accessible that the player base will drop a lot in the main game? No, I don't think so. I think what will happen is people will play Tarkov. Oh, sorry, they'll check out the arena and be like, "Oh, this is fun. I could play the more like story-based part of the game," and then they'll jump across to the main game, and then they'll realize they don't have time to play the main game, and then they'll jump back onto arena to be able to shoot some people. Like I think that's going to be the like. How many people in chat have gone to play Tarkov, tried to learn the game, and just gone, look, it's just easier for me not to learn anything, and I'll just watch some fucking YouTube videos and some streamers, and I'll go back and playing Apex or Call of Duty or whatever. Because it's just going to take me forever to learn this game and actually properly like be able to play it and have any success. There's a lot of people that are like that. Nobody did that. You're extremely wrong, Mr. Wims80. So I think, if anything, it's just going to make people a lot more excited to play Tarkov in general, or just keep the player base more sound. Still, it's hard to ignore that arena and offline co-op will make raids online be a little slower. Oh, I think offline co-op, because there's no progression, I think people will do it for a bit of fun with their mates when they're learning the game. But people will still want to get progression. Like, you can't think offline co-op is going to be like game breaking when it comes to killing the player base, because there's only so many times that you're going to be able to do offline co-op before you're bored. Like, you're like, all right, this is how you do this is how you play this is how you go around the map. Oh, I'll show you where to loot all this stuff. But then you'll be like, now let's go on to the main game. and loot that stuff and do that stuff. I can't imagine you going to be like, if anything, it's going to be great for, as someone just said in chat, testing stuff and teaching. And then from a content creator side of things, it's just going to be awesome for people to do filming footage or my brain fucking works. Filming footage or doing little like mini games, like you know, go into a raid and then have people fight each other. Dusty 0001, thanks to 6 months.
Arena
Metiana, thanks to 17 months.
At the end of each wipe, there is definitely a dry spell at the moment.
I don't know, 1000%, bro. I'm looking forward to the offline co-op so I can teach my son how to play the game and teach him how to raid with other people and learn callouts while playing. Yep, perfect example. Mike makes right. I haven't really. I saw a little bit of a couple of people, but not very much. I've been very busy. 1v10 videos will be cool as heck. Game events. Be hard. It'd work. It could be good fun. Like, all right. You could go into like Lighthouse and play King of the Hill and stuff like that. Like, I'll hold a building and get 10 players to try and fucking kill me. That would actually be kind of fun. I think that kind of stuff will work well. As long as they make it there's no ping limit. And I don't know if BSG would do this, but it would be so fucking good if like Nikita gave admin access to certain people. So then like you could just spawn stuff or go fly mode and film stuff. And I don't know if they'll like that. Like some people do that, but from a content creation side, that would be so fucking amazing. Just like how like an admin on Rust would have it. Dude, Alfonso, I keep asking, man, and it goes back to the same thing. He goes, how will I make this global server available without having it crash all the time? Because he's like, if we have a global server, then like every motherfucker will try and get on it. And yeah. Yeah, let's continue on.
The like needed optimization, needed FPS. So right now we need to optimize it a lot, and this is the main thing that we're working on. And right after it, I will release some kind of new teaser. And I think it's not for too long to wait to actually play on the first iteration of Streets of Tarkov. So let's wait for it, because as I say, at least for 2 years already, it's the most complex location in the history of video games. And of course you can say like GTA 5 is like complicated and everything, but from our point of view, and with this kind of game that we have, it's really complex, and it's so hard for us to actually produce it in... Что?
Готов.
Что? Следующий промокод?
Нет, я один испугался.
Ну, сделаем перерыв и...
Окей.
Okay. And the third thing is, like, as I said at the beginning of this podcast, the patch is almost done, and we are polishing it, and I think we will need to wait a little bit more to actually have it with the vibe, of course.
А это показываю?
Да. Okay, let's show you something. А ты мне что-то скидывал, да, что у нас есть? Ты мне в личку, да, скидывал?
Haven't got to the movement parts yet.
Документ.
Documentos, say. Señor, documentos. Давай начнем... А что, с чего начать можем? Что у тебя есть? Бинелька. Ну, просто не хочется показывать сразу это все.
Я поэтому спрятался. Аккуратненько.
Ну, возьми, короче, возьми Биндель.
What do you think he's actually comparing when he says the biggest map?
Да.
Tarkov.
Не, возьми маленькую и какую-нибудь еще длинненькую.
He's already said it's bigger than all the other maps combined in Tarkov.
At least something, I think. You will like it because it was long awaited. Ну заходи. Расширение маяка надо показать будет еще.
Соло.
Ну да. Ну вот эту тему мы покажем потом. Пусть народ еще подготовится.
Streets of
Code
Tarkov.
does not work. Remove inertia. 0 дней без кринжей. Наконец-то заметили.
How are you going to find other PMCs? He wants it to be 40 PMCs.
А еще вверх-вниз, стандартный стал, не стандарт.
Ну, давай попробуй, открой его, я сейчас переключусь. Так, я переключаюсь. У тебя звук есть? Okay, we changed the initial clothing of beer and USEC, so the basic weapons were remodeled, and right now we will show you only the USEC. Да?
Ну, да.
I think it looks heaps like, I guess, washed out, which is heaps better because before it was like really bright colored, in my opinion.
Подожди, это USEC? Это стандарт? Слышь, у тебя что-то не то. У него штаны должны быть камуфляжные.
А вот они.
Нет, у него должны быть штаны с камуфляжем. Они у тебя нифига без, они у тебя без камуфляжа. Они у тебя ровные, без камуфляжа. Don't look. Don't look. This is like... This is not...
Все, не показывай.
Классно вообще. Мне нравится. У нас всегда все немножко через жопу. Вот так вот. Ну, вот через вот такую.
Как
Вот.
надо.
Да.
It says it's
Давай,
wrong.
врубай тогда, запускай. Запускай маяк тогда, покажем там,
Маяк.
что как. Маньяк, да.
Это же Lighthouse по-английскому, да? Оффлайн, онлайн.
Зачем онлайн-то? Он сейчас заметит все. Ну давай, ready жми. Да быстрее жми!
Я не понял.
Сейчас смотри, заметит по-любому. Заметили, ну.
Next month in this game, level 35, 45, never new worker change clothes. Yeah, go to Ragman and go to services. Up the top.
Я не показывал. Ну, покажи.
Да у нас просто есть такой менеджмент, он называется какой-то там менеджер менеджмента, инвентарного продюсерского промоушена. И он так вот тебе вот через наушничек маленький говорит, что делать надо. Потому что если ты начинаешь делать всякую дичь, он говорит, боже мой, заткнись.
Я ушел.
Да, я ушел. Окей,
You
we
get to
will
see
show
plenty
you
of
the
G36.
G36. We will introduce the whole lineup of the G36 family, the long one G36 CK, EV, E, E2, and many other different versions of G36 with all of the attachments and everything. Also, there is a Benelli M3, and it has like the fancy mode. It could be switched onto semi-auto from the pump action.
Вот так вот. Опа.
Чикс, ну постреляй просто там, бам-бам там.
Так.
О,
That started made me laugh so much when I watched it the first time.
небольшие лаги. Ну давай, переключайся.
Tarkov running like it should be.
Давай, фига. This is it. Yeah, it was a high performance mode. А ты где находишься?
The scary part about that was it was in offline mode, so there's no actual stress from the server, and that's an offline raid.
Лагает все, не
Offline raids always have crazy stutters like that compared to normal raids, at least for me. Really, I
понимаю вообще, что
I haven't played offline in a while,
Свет надо.
but they never used it. Like, I used to get ridiculous FPS.
Такой показ. Там все обязательно, все слышат.
Yeah, I noticed it
Еще
too
раз
yesterday.
такая
Oh
вот
wow,
фигня,
wonder
вот
what it
такая вот,
is.
блин, будут бошки лететь. Я отвечаю, вообще не шучу сейчас.
Especially on Lighthouse. There you go.
Подготовили, блин, трансляцию.
But you learn it with it over chat.
Окей.
make
For
a
now, the
coffee
Mirka
soon.
is reaching the factory expansion, Lighthouse expansion, and я даже не знаю, о чем говорить.
Не обижать долго. Говори что-нибудь.
Вон он, где маяк.
Ну да. Ну,
А.
можно кверху показать. Вот, смотрите, где-то.
Ну вот. Можешь прицелиться в этот странный прицел.
Вон туда нам идти.
Ага.
Режим есть вот.
А ты в другой прицел посмотри. О боже мой, какой ужас. As in real life,
What's wrong with these
those
optics? Perfect.
sights are horrible. But they're cheap. Ну иди, ладно, беги уже к этому.
Как он красиво бегает. Ух.
It's better to use in real life.
Also, this update will have all the new animations and stuff. We've actually prepared a video for it, but I don't like it.
А смотри, что еще. А,
Да это всем пофиг на это.
тебе не будет.
Да. Ну ладно. Давай, беги. Беги. Guys, another code will be just before, right, just after we will show you the expansion and everything.
ACOG in real life is amazing.
Ну, так.
It's not very good in
Обычно погода у
Tarkov.
нас такая облачная. Нам нужно нормально показывать все. Вечно мы в облачно все показываем. А ладно, я уже понял, короче. This update will have a pretty big amount of new weapons, and as far as I know, we will not show you all the weapons today, but some of them.
Now the awkward
And,
bit.
А, тут вот. Да,
It will also have like the gear, the clothing, and everything. Что, до босса что ли рубил?
I have no faith in optimization of
Если не
streets.
бежишь, наверное, вот прикольно будет.
Могу. Утоплюсь сейчас.
Ну тут не пролезешь. Да не пролезешь, обойди лучше. Тут тоже не пролезешь.
На, беги. Меня сейчас спалили. Да, где ты? Где ты, а, сука? И там, сука.
Если ты сейчас помрешь, короче, ты пойдешь вот.
The laser aims high. Why would he aim with the laser?
Ладно, твою, давай. Куда? Мне лечиться надо.
But he doesn't play the game. Yeah.
Мы сейчас... А, я еще не взял. Ладно.
Yeah.
Ладно, перелом. Сюда. До свидания.
Вот так мы и показываем все.
Проще сдохнуть.
И заново. А, они заметили сейчас special slots
Снова
тоже.
сломали.
А открой, кстати, вот эту.
А?
Ты еще меня не слушаешь, понятно.
Я, да,
This is how we share stuff.
Открой табуляцию, нажми.
Шо она?
As you can see, we have a special slots thing. So we will have 3 slots for the special items, like compass and everything. So this will be unlootable slots, and you will have an ability to put special items in there, and up to 3 special items: compasses, rangefinder, the radio sets in the future, and everything.
This podcast is organized exactly how you'd expect. Tarkov.
No, это короткая.
The videos that
This is
Nikita's
the
been putting together to
G36C.
show stuff off is actually really good.
I think this is one and only version of G36, which everybody will use. Ты все, да? Ты не дойдешь, ты еще ногу сломал.
Они мне
This is it.
сломали, это не
Damirko
я.
just can't play our game. We wanted to show you Lighthouse expansion, but he just can't move. So I'm sorry, we will not show you the Lighthouse expansion. Okay,
Уволен.
we will try to show it once again, and for now, let's have the second code. Можно second code делать?
Не сказали. Можно первый. Напомнить первый можно.
Зачем?
When's the
То
juice
есть не
time?
готов, да, второй
It's just
код?
up here,
Он
innit?
готов, он работает, но типа боятся что-то. Скоро.
Yeah.
Ну, Дамирка, про-геймер. Напишите, пожалуйста, когда можно второй код давать. Я не буду напоминать второй код, я буду второй код давать. Окей, все, я даю второй код.
Oh, and all
So
the
here
podcasts
you go,
with
the
Smoothie.
second
I
code.
think it did.
Just to remind you,
Could I put the kettle on?
you
I'll crack one
need
sec.
to enter it on the site on the via launcher as a promo code, activate promo code, and you'll receive the special package in the game.
Что, еще раз ходить туда?
Да, только ты ботов убери на этот раз. Возьми что-нибудь другое тогда.
Например,
что у тебя есть еще?
Есть АК 545.
Так САК-то все-таки есть, получается?
Да.
А РДХ тоже есть, да? А открой в режиме кастомизации РДХ. Убери, да, всю эту фигню. Так, сейчас я врублю.
Снова магазин.
One of the new weapons in this upcoming patch is RD704. It's fully automatic rifle dynamics AK, and it's 7.62 by 39, and it's looking beautiful. Beautiful.
Выглядит как калаш.
It looks like an AK, but it's a little bit better. Давай, я сейчас снова переключусь, а ты заходи. Подожди, стой. Давайте запалим там что-нибудь, что нельзя пока показывать. New weapons. АРДХ тоже есть, да? А открой в режиме кастомизации.
Hey Dad, how are you?
Good, mate. How are you?
Бери, да, всю фигню. Так, сейчас я врублю.
Clear, E-man? Just heard about the arena. Pretty high. Should be.
One of the new weapons in this upcoming patch is RD704. It's fully automatic rifle dynamics AK, and it's 7.62 by 39, and it's looking beautiful. Beautiful.
Выглядит как калаш.
It looks like an AK, but it's a little bit better.
Hey Dad, nice seeing you. Luckily it's going good with you. With me as well.
Давай, сейчас снова
Take care
переключусь, а
of
ты
love.
Thanks,
заходи.
dude. Production, thanks for 15 months, man.
Подожди, стой. Давайте запалим там.
We need more
Нельзя
AKs.
пока
I'm so
показывать.
glad they're adding more AKs.
Давай, заходи.
But what would
снова.
Tarkov be without more AKs? I want at least another 10 more AKs.
Ничего больше?
Ну, вот это...
Or AK
это
variants. Or similar AKs.
И...
Снарягу никакую мы не давали
Anything
вообще.
shooting
Даже броники
762
не
by
давали,
39
да?
or 545.
Никакие
Please.
вообще.
More of it.
Меня спрашивали, давать ли броники боссов? Я сказал нет. Но обычные броники-то можно было дать.
Ничего не дали.
Но у нас будет все равно пауза, наверное, и мы, наверное, сделаем.
Может, на видос будет.
Угу.
А эти можно?
Кого?
Окей.
Можно, кстати, да. Да. Красная, да, у тебя?
JR Plays, thanks for 6 months,
Возьми
dude.
пистолет, да, и красную эту фигню. Не забывай, надо на самом деле мьютить, чтобы я не это. Ну, заходи, короче, снова на
When they
маяк.
add the Groza? Sure. Might not ever add it.
А зачем мне так много? Я так долго не буду жить.
Заремайндю код еще разок. This is the second code. There will be 5 codes during this podcast. Podcast. Зачем ты врубаешь это?
Vardin117, thanks for 10 months. I want to drink juice with Nikita so bad. You don't know what juice is, bro. You should be careful when you say that.
Сайт уже 504. Там народу сейчас логинить даже в игру не сможет. Ну прикинь, 57 тысяч человек пытаются долбиться.
I mean, do you eat fast because of the military, because of streaming, or because you're a hungry boy?
Была активация.
Banana, mate. How long does it take you to eat a
Очередной
banana?
вопросик нашим классным этим ребятам, которые не могут выдержать нагрузку, сайта уровня народ.ру.
Сразу не переключайся.
One bite, obviously. What if you spawn on the other side of streets, but you have to go to complete the other side, and it's supposed to be bigger than all the maps combined? Well, fucking make sure you're taking some juice.
Не переключайся.
Get a food.
Потрясающе. Зачем ты взял новый верх? То в руки в него от первого лица не подгрузили.
А зачем они мне его дали?
Да косяк это.
Не говорили другое.
Поставь обычные стандартные какие-нибудь.
Duke, thanks for 12 months, mate.
В смысле стандартно нельзя? Наоборот, стандартно нельзя. Ну попробуй, ты сейчас заходил же.
Я сходил с этими, с килловскими.
Ну еще раз с килловскими иди тогда. We just need to wait a little bit more.
You did miss the replay of the new sound pack.
Не надо такого говорить.
Then the kid yelling at his employee, this is abuse, I refuse to play this game now. Yet you have no issue that I have 3 editors locked in a basement. and then another place that I lock all my mods.
Интересно, на музыку там играть? Не. Или да? Пишет, что играть, на самом деле нет.
It is the subhuman.
Что у меня башка болит, мне кепка давит.
Send my message mods, you coward. What?
Что, она маленькая, что ли?
Ну, я затянул.
Happy? I approved of your message. But now I'm going to time you out for calling my my mods cowards.
Включаемся.
To enjoy.
Блин, еще дальше бежать. Ладно.
Because when they come in the streets,
А тут нельзя так?
Ну, фиг с ним, беги пока, чё, переключусь.
Ну,
how long did it take you to do streaming until you were comfortable that you could support your family? At 12 months it took to get proper traction and made me feel like comfortable enough that I could probably take it, do it as a living.
Давай, беги. So, once again, we will try to reach the lighthouse to show you the expansion. So, the thing is, right after the patch will hit, everybody will have an ability to actually visit the lighthouse location, but not the actual lighthouse building. And this is just for now. And later, with a set of events, the lighthouse area will be closed, and you will need to special access to.
All right. For the people that don't understand what he's saying here. So at the moment, when the patch hits, it's going to be very similar to when Labs hit. Labs was released and you could just go Labs willy-nilly. It didn't matter. Just play it as much as you want. Right? Done. That's how it was originally. Then they made it that you needed Labs keycards to enter. That's going to be the same with Lighthouse. So Lighthouse expansion area, you'll be able to go there for free straight away at the start. No issues, no qualms, no dramas. Fill your boots. After a little while, they're going to put a restriction on it, being that you'll have to pay to get in there, or you'll have to have a key card or a code or just something to be able to get access to the new area. All right. Any more questions? Any queries? Doubtful points?
Be there.
Might have to
And
barter
for
to
now,
get in.
it's free to visit. It will be free to visit.
Why though? Because that's where the Lightkeeper lives. When might be the next patch called? Alright, if you were here at the start, you would have seen that. But we still can't get into the actual
Я вообще
lighthouse,
не знаю, что
right?
говорить.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Шляпа какая-то.
Tell me I love it, thanks for 3 months.
Тут идти. Ты хотя бы беги тогда, уже не знаю.
Бегу, стамину коплю.
Так выкини нафиг вообще все тогда. Что у тебя в этом в инвентаре? О, давай пока заюзай там вот эту ракетницу.
Думаешь?
Да.
No, I don't think nice class
Покажи,
password
как
anything to
она
do with it.
выглядит. Выйди куда-нибудь там повыше.
Как красиво. И она вызывает...
Давай. А где она? Развернись, может, за тобой. А вон она, да. Да подожди, не надо. So the flare gun and the single flares, they will have different colors, and the red one will activate the airdrop. Also, the airdrop will, like, we have added different types of airdrops. There will be 4 types of them. They are differs, like the common airdrop with everything in there, the weapons and mods, the supply crate, and the medical
you're
crate. The
doing
medical
good,
crate will
Pest.
have the medical items, food, and everything. So
How you doing?
different types.
Hope you're doing
of
good,
airdrops.
Pest. I am, dude. Content the
Also,
great things,
we
the
will
5 months
have
fan.
the light flare, And the two other, like the green and I think the blue one, they are not like have any functionality behind them. They just the colored flares. But later it will be used in quests and everything. Чё, не летит, я так понял, да?
Airdrops. What is this, PUBG? Have you not been playing the game? Airdrops have been in the game now for like
Может быть,
months.
в оффлайне он не прилетает, кстати.
Возможно.
Ну да, скорее всего. Не было нифига нету эффектов никаких. So the thing is that most likely in offline raids the airdrops are not working because they are like network entity and everything. Вообще должны были это протестить, конечно. Ты опять идешь какими-то непонятными местами.
Я самым коротким путем плаваю.
If you need to use the fleeting quest, it'll be insane as everyone will
Airdrop
close in on you.
всегда только в онлайне.
Potential.
Ну вот, отлично, мы не шарим просто нифига.
Kind of cool though. I like anything that causes people to like push into an area. Ghostface Chef next to the prom,
Что
dude.
такое вообще? Ну, сегодня все как-то не так.
Санкт-Петербург.
Что у тебя в инвентаре вообще?
Yeah, the whole showing off the lighthouse could have been purely a pre-made video.
Ну давай, ладно. Well, the bosses on the lighthouse, or like the three bosses that we showed you before, they will be so-called roaming bosses. They will not be only on the one location. They can visit different locations too. And we have... Можешь так вот не делать всякую фигню, вот всякой заниматься? Реально.
What do you say then?
And the thing is that we... I don't know, we will be working, I think it will be working that if you will
Can you stop with this
discover the bosses, the new bosses on one location, it means that on other locations there will be... Я даже не знаю, как это по-английски сказать, блин, у меня даже вот слов нету. Ну иди туда вперед.
Those feed next to the prom.
Ну, там снайпер сейчас не будет работать. So the bosses will be only on a single location, in a specific
Test
time, in
noise.
specific like period
Well,
of time.
OG98 thanks
So
for
we
2
need to
months.
find them actually.
Blackbird
So,
Lion 06 thanks for 7 months.
sometime during the day they will be only on customs. Sometime they will be only on Lighthouse, and this is the concept.
The new Port Elliot Bakery donut is bloody good, mate. You gotta make your way down this way. Go here, coffee. One day, bro. I'm living back up north now. I was down in Old Digger for over a year. I wanted to do a meetup in on Old Beach, have a barbecue one
Антош,
day.
у нас точно все вообще что?
Now that like
Вообще класс.
COVID's
Просто
not so
надо
prevalent.
совпасть. Ну, ладно, в принципе, неплохо смотрится.
that's been good. It should be back on the road next week or the week after.
Единственное, что...
We've done
Слушай,
all
можешь
the-
еще раз,
all the fixes to it.
достать ствол?
Какой?
Ну, просто вот.
Да?
А, я понял. Да, отражается рука от него такая.
Lucky 13.
Ладно. Ну, короче, развернись.
Wyndham 42, thanks for the 14 months, dude.
Куда там можно? Там еще можно наверх
Every
сгонять,
prom buys a
налево.
nappy.
Мгм. Yeah, the new options, the voice lines, the voice options, we will have 2 more USECs and 2 broken English bears to select. Да не надо ничего искать. А зачем ты ищешь? Надо просто локацию показать. Вот нафига ты вот занимаешься этой фигней?
Ну, доки. Чтоб знали.
What did he say then?
Я прекрасно и так без этого знаю.
He said, "I want to show people new content, and you are still."
Ну, я думаю, это они тоже все услышат. Ну, вот иди туда сходи и умри, короче.
Сейчас,
He's a rat. Should I make a tweet to Nikita? Do we want to see evidence that Demika is okay?
Если еще... ну все. Замечательно. Very well. Okay, this was the short demonstration of the Lighthouse expansion, and you will like see it by yourself. I will not say you more. You always wanting to have all the information, but I like when you discover at least something in the game, not like just just showing you everything, and it's not gonna cool. I think
Oh. Hey, at Nikita at Battlestate Games, could we please get confirmation that America is okay? Nikita, Battlestate Games. Just a casual wellness check. Nothing sus here. Something like that. We love that dude. Sweating. Yes. What's the Patrick one? Oh, the fucking. I don't watch that. SpongeBob. That one. All right. You want to like make nice words?
let's show the third code,
да, сказали можно.
and we'll have the short break called juice time. So the third one, here we go. And still, you'll need to try to enter it. I know that the website is down and it's overloaded.
Мне
But-
сказали, все работает, сайт не падал, просто тайм-аут был.
Ну, все пишут он. But the site is down. Бе-бе-бе-бе-бе. Вот это все. Okay.
Please
the
fix
juice
vertical
time.
audio. You're in the wrong spot, bro.
We will be back.
All right, I'm just gonna make coffee. All right. We'll be back right now. All right. Have I missed anything? No. No. Boris Blockhead, thanks to the host before as well. Appreciate it, mate.
Okay, just time is over. We actually have the video of the bosses, but I don't like the dynamic of it. So I think one of two options. The first one, you will see it by yourself, all the bosses and everything, and the second one, we'll prepare the additional promo teaser of them and we'll release it later. We have other things to show you. So the next thing is called FSR.
Other bad dynamics headphones, mind-blowingly good. I'm looking to upgrade my headset for Tarkov. I wouldn't upgrade your headset to these for Tarkov. If you just want really high quality headphones, then yes, these are great. But like these are overkill for Tarkov.
How it works.
Fire dynamics.
Less than 3.
Me today spawned in with MK17 from the Christmas bundle gift, and I lasted 30 seconds getting head eyes on customs. I kept that gun for so long just to lose in 30 seconds. If it starts coming with the patch. FSR's for like non.
The short
I think
video,
FSR works for everyone, not just
It's a
AMD.
good addition to the NVIDIA DLSS, so the AMD users will have an option to increase
could be
their
wrong.
frames. Just to remind you, the thing with codes, we are showing your promo codes. You need to activate them on the site. And as people tell me, the site is alright, but something is not alright because literally it doesn't load for some reason. So let me remind you the codes. Once again, 3 codes. There will be 2 more. The first one is Lighthouse 2022.
If you checked it out, the note with the 0 on behind Nikita, what does it say?
The second one.
There's 0.
О, нифига, вот так даже можно. The goons are ready. And the third one. And circle to fight. There will be 2 more. I know that you're saying that the site is not working, but some people say that everything is alright. So keep trying. Keep trying. So the next thing we want to show you is another small thing, actually. Here you go.
I think this is going to be sick. I honestly think this is going to be really fucking sick. It's a bit of rep, and it's just going to be another way for people to get guns and stuff. Actually, interesting. It gives you the SAG AK-545 short, which is not the one before, is it? It's a different one. But yeah, like I think this is just gonna be a really cool way to get a bit of stuff done. XP earned on scav tasks or go to your PMC. I imagine it goes to your PMC. No, I think it'll only help make players work together.
Yeah, it's daily tasks from the fans for your scav. Pretty simple thing. Another video to show you. The small, like, we will like go on with the videos right now. The next one.
This is really cool. This is actually like similar to real life now. What I would love to see is what it looks like from another person's perspective. And the negative, like this is a really double-edged
So this was the short demonstration of
So this is a really double-edged sword in real life. Like if you have an IR light on and someone else has night vision, you will stand out like crazy. Like you will literally just be like a beacon for everyone to look at. But if at night time you're running that, like it's meant for places like jungles or like compounds that are like completely closed off from the outside and there's no internal lights.
air lasers and illuminators.
No, like resort
And
wouldn't even be
the thing
dark
is that the
enough.
night vision will work differently because we reworked the night vision.
Chipperson, thanks to 19 months.
Like
But it's cool as fuck.
suit
Like I
it
love the
with
attention to detail with
like,
that. And Dead Eye Kai, thanks to the 2 months, dude.
lights and the lasers.
Gravy
You'll
Robert,
see
thanks to the 5 months
yourself.
before. Bearded White
what to
Slob with the
show
tier 3
more?
for 20 months. Thank you so much, dude. Very
В
generous.
принципе, видосов там особо и нету. У нас
You
есть,
think
в принципе,
your real world military experience helps with
важная
Tarkov
тема,
playstyle? Not really. But at the end of the day, it's still just a
связанная
shooter.
с...
You can use common sense to get
Я
through
не
most
хочу
of it.
анимации показывать, мне не нравится этот ролик с анимациями.
Did they alter the light
Давай
in
покажем,
Night
что у
Factory
нас
for
тут
the...
еще есть. Давай возьмем,
Demo is-
короче,
Was it likely
эту.
there's being a
Слов
lighting
страшно.
rework? Probably there's a lighting rework for night time.
И греник давай.
Nostalist Pro, thanks to the 4 months, dude.
У тебя нету зарядов.
Я в самой игре там
Не, слишком ярко. Вообще капец.
есть такое.
У тебя патроны есть на...
When is DLC for Nikita sound effects? Oh, no idea, bro.
Сколько дали?
Нормально, тоже подготовились, хорошо.
Сейчас, надо.
Да фиг с ним, ладно уже. Только ты сейчас стартуй, но на вот это вот, на окно переключись на вот это вот замечательное, которое там все сразу же возбудились.
А на этот что ли? Ну, давай на какую карту?
Да, давай на таможку, пофиг.
It could be a full night vision rework, I'm not sure.
Это?
Да,
Right,
вот
so-
здесь сейчас.
А мы не хотим собрать?
Нет, ничего не хочу. Okay, the special thing that you are discovered. As you can see, давай нажми галку Enable. There is a special check box edit called co-op mode, and it means that you will have an ability to play with your friends
You are
in
the
the
best.
PvE matches. It will be unranked without any progression saving. It will be only on our servers, and it will utilize our servers, so it will not be some kind of like LAN sessions.
Regular
or
hands,
some
thanks to
kind
the Hans, thanks to the
like
9 months, man.
NAT sessions, so it will be played on our servers. It means that you will use our servers for that. And the thing is that this option will be available only for EOD owners, because literally we'll have to pay for additional co-op servers, so it will not be like free for all. It will be only for EOD. This thing may change in the future, so this co-op mode will be available for all versions of the game, but right now it will be only for EOD version. And there is a different kind of perks in there. You will have an option to spawn with increased groups up to 11, I think, group size. So you'll have to ability to like train with the big groups, like 20 people against everything. And of course, this co-op mode will be enriched with different kind of features to use different kind of tools for content creation, some advanced training on everything. So at the start, it's just like for the testing purposes only. And as I said before, it will be available for EOD owners, but it could be changed in the future because we want to, first of all, want to test it out on the, like, not for like every single player, but only for those who are EOD, have EOD version. Давай, стартуй. Ну, без этого, без копа. Ботов руби, да.
So a lot come out of that, really. Like, it's, in my opinion, they said that initially it'll be co-op for EOD only, but eventually it might be for everyone. They'll have to wait and see. I feel like they'll probably push towards it being for everyone quite quickly, but I have to wait and see for that. The argument will be, and this will be the one that will spark the most amount of contention, will be, hey, Nikita, my friend just started playing Tarkov. He doesn't have Edge of Darkness. I have Edge of Darkness. Can I invite my friend who doesn't have Edge of Darkness so he can learn the game with me? Like, that's going to be the contention. Like, so many people will be in that very specific situation. So maybe they might make it that if you're an EOD, you can invite at least, or something along the lines of that. Maybe, like, I don't know. Maybe you can push people to, like, maybe, like, I don't know, with some. Like, I think that would be a fair trade-off. Like, the person inviting has to have EOD. It might get abused a little bit, but don't have poor friends. Yeah, maybe for like every EOD user, you can invite 1 or 2 non-EOD users. Something like that would be kind of cool. No name. Thanks for the prime, dude. What is the purpose of making it EOD only? They don't want to have too many people on the servers because that would cause them to have to provide more servers and money. Be real. Bay Faye, thanks for the prime. Don't have poor friends, says most people who probably drive a 2005 Camry. Hang on a minute. What's wrong with the Camry? They could solve too many people with queues. It's all money. Nah. No one likes the queue system. LV2 Drum 62M, thanks for 12 months. Up still, here you go, mate. Got Painter 16, thanks for the 20 months, dude. They will change the EOD only before the release of the game. 1.0, they'll change it. They can make it invite only to start. Lots of ways to control the rollout. Yeah. Well, maybe just make it day one, make it EOD only. See how much fucking the servers get hit. And then maybe potentially make it each EOD player can invite 1 person. That's non-EOD. I don't know. Is there a difference between 1 person loading into a server and 10? Like, once it's up, isn't it up? CPU usage would be consumed, like, would be increased for every user. Because you got to think of, and data as well. Because you got to think about it, every single person that joins the server. Like, yes, the server is live, But then it has to send everything you do to everyone else on that server. So it's data going back and forth. And Tarkov actually chews through a lot of data. Mad Docs Windle, thanks for the prime. So you like reading about military history and stuff? Not really. But so it's not one server for one raid. They are running tens of sessions on every server. No, no, it's one computer runs each raid. What are the codes? Ignore the codes.
Что?
Чат летит так быстро.
Да, да, там вообще прям... А, не заметили МГЛ. So, the MGL. I know...
When the game releases it in full, allegedly EOD will no longer be available for purchase. This is according to what was mentioned in a Nice Guy summary video posted earlier today. No, EOD will not be available after 1.0. They've said that for the longest time.
that
As if you believe YouTubers.
you instantly always starting to freak out that, oh no,
That's
it's too
PlayStation,
OP
not Xbox.
and everything. It will be really hard to obtain because literally only single character will have this weapon on him. It's Big Pipe Boss, so it will be his weapon, and it will not be available on the market. It will not be available on the flea market too. And this is it. Что-то ты подлагивает, блин. Ой, блин. Да, конечно, сейчас там буду заниматься этой полировкой еще долго, видимо. Почему ночь на дворе?
На утро. Сейчас рассветет.
GGS Pest. I hope you're doing well and hope your family is doing good. Keep it up, Dad.
Codeman 1009. I am doing well.
Давай, знаешь что, Дамирка, дорогой мой, хороший друг. Давай, запусти нормально.
What is he saying? How dare you go into night time?
We will relaunch it because it's literally too dark to see. Сейчас я запишу голосовушку одну.
They should have made a special version of the game or something because this is stupid. What is? Making a note to fire this ugly after new streams that we don't hear. Do you still talk to Nikita Pettis? Yeah, not every day, but I've barely been on, like, literally, I am literally on the computer to stream, do some touch ups on YouTube stuff, and help the editors make some YouTube stuff, and then I get the fuck off the computer again. Like, I'm just trying to spend as much time with my daughter as possible and try and help out as being a dad. And filming a lot of stuff for some YouTube content off outside, doing some IRL stuff for you guys. I'm in full dad mode at the moment. But I'm pretty much getting back into the swing of things. Probably from Tuesday onwards, I'll be back into full swing. Monday, I'm filming all day. I've been working on a YouTube video for weeks, building something to film on Monday, so 2 videos will be filmed, hopefully. Welcome to this ancient brotherhood. Still no response from Nikita.
Yeah, we are waiting for the location start.
Did chat know you were having a kid before
Слов связать.
right? Or is it just an American thing to tell people? No, I think a lot of people tell people. I just didn't want to have like chat telling me how I'm meant to do everything. Pretty much. Wanted to enjoy the experience, you know.
Moist.
William, it's 102 bits.
Chat gets it. If you're busy, you're busy. Especially after becoming a
тебе
dad.
снова нужно
We're not
заряжать
going
надо.
anywhere.
I know, but
Ну развернись на солнце хотя бы, я не знаю.
I take a lot of pride in my
Есть
content and my work. So, is the co-op next patch or future? I believe it's next patch.
Ну как-то так хотя бы.
One thing that would really help this game is faster matchmaking. Yeah. As it's gun obtained, we're killing the scav boss.
У тебя походу звука нет.
How do you feel about co-op, offline co-op being EOD only?
Я не вижу, что тут есть. Нет, есть.
Look, I'm coming from a privileged situation, but
Ну,
I
и просто
understand
пострелять
it
в стенку.
being EOD only initially, and then maybe it'll be available to more people later on. Like, let me pause for a sec. In theory, they would go, all right, how many people are playing the game in co-op? Right, it takes this much processing power. Server, like they'll be like, servers aren't getting swarmed. Okay, we'll start letting more and more people in to play it. How they're going to make that work, I don't know. But, you know, like, if that's how they want to release it or test it, they can. It's their game.
Что-то заряжаешься. Ну, это последний будет. Первый.
People cheese, dude.
This is another addition for the
Here's
patch
one.
is 338 bolt action sniper rifle.
Stoked to play with the boys.
And also it will
Devo
have
as if my
a
poor
silencer
roommates
for
can
it too.
play to I.
And also this silencer will fit into the Mjolnir.
You could always be nice to your Povo mates and upgrade their accounts for them, Trigens. Or Trigen Z.
А ты их не вставил вообще врагов? Нет? Никого?
Да, да, это же онлайн, тут боты, это онлайн.
М. Ну бахни там куда-нибудь в сторону хотя бы просто. Мы сейчас будем искать ботов ходить 15 минут. Дрить у него отдача вообще.
If you have its own progression, or is it just offline mode? It's offline mode. Anything you do will disappear. Swagger, thanks for the 11 months, dude. You go to the gym. I work out a little bit. I've got to get properly in the swing of things. I was working out really well up until my wife and I had a daughter. And now I pretty much haven't really exercised much. I've been a lot more active, but I haven't exercised properly. I'm working on that. I've been watching you run through Toast Rat. Cool stuff, mate. Dude, some of the fucking kills I got in that game was sweet in that playthrough. How close he shoots that is ridiculous. You can tell Nikita's looking at that like, that was a bit fucking close.
Были.
Is there a secret event of running the Scav boss every raid this week? No.
Звук падения оружия, когда выбрасывают. Показать?
There's a round that has like a 3-meter arming distance.
Нет.
Не было? А попробуй гранатомет скинь. Может там просто не назначили на него.
What's he saying, chat?
А,
Ладно.
о, пистолет есть.
Пистолеты есть. Ну, отлично.
Вот даже разница.
Ну, там, видимо, не назначили там в настройках новую, ну, короче, я понял.
Wonder what didn't
Okay.
make the make the sound on
What
the primary.
next? Actually, we show you pretty big amount of everything. It's not everything actually, but still pretty big. Давай, выходи нафиг.
People saying it would be a bad gun to have. In never mind the amount of times the person gets one tapped anyways.
Ну,
I have no
тебе
problem
пофиг,
with there
какая
being a
разница.
one tap called action.
Yeah, let's show the fourth code. Fourth. The code is he's gone, not for long. Выйди в меню.
Just ignore the codes.
У нас уже там какие у тебя пушки сейчас? Another new weapon is a single loaded 7.62 by 54
This should be available at level 1.
rifle. It's a low tier weapon. But I know actually it's not low tier, it's 7.62 by 54. But it's pretty cool actually. It's давай возьми, кстати, на завод сгоняй. As you can see, different versions of G36 and everything. Патроны возьми какие-нибудь. А, ты взял.
Можно еще сейчас?
Rack
Не
gun?
надо, все.
Yeah, potentially.
Не надо много. У нас тут какие-то лаги постоянные, поэтому нафиг.
What was the red thing? A flare. Do you remember me? Did you ever try that Kahlua recipe I sent you a long time ago? Probably not. I remember you, Johan. Johan. It was during the subathon, wasn't it? Or around then? If you had to learn a new trade at 30, what would you do? I'm stuck. Legit advice. You should do this no matter what age you are. Just sit down, take a moment, look, do this for a bit of fun. Just when you got a spare half hour, sit down and write down every single thing that you enjoy in life, no matter how big or small. Like reading a book, watching, anime, fucking going for long walks, whatever it is, and then do more of that. And then write some things that you would like to do as well. And then just do more of that stuff. And you'll actually become a happier person for it. So you might say, I've always wanted to learn a musical instrument. Then go to a music store and just be like, hey, I kind of want to learn a musical instrument. Not sure what I want to learn. And maybe they'll be able to let you try out some stuff and explain stuff. Maybe there'll be something cool that will catch your eye. You buy yourself a secondhand guitar or something. Do you reckon Nikita's messaging Damika? On the line? No worries, bro. Because they were both looking at their phones there.
Блин, одного честно.
Я еще не знаю, что они, как можно держать вот столько попаданий.
Не попал. Как с воздушки. Ну, кашить.
Learn French, it'll get you laid. If it's using 7 and 1, it might one tap. Maybe. PS. What is it? Is that a show? PS? 7 in 1 PS? You must use this gun for shooter part 8. I'm gonna use the fucking 338. I may have fallen off a motorbike yesterday. My butt is really sore. I wasn't going fast. But I just fucking. The fart just happened. No, I'm just switching cheeks.
Ну, короче, прикольная пушка. Very fun. Выходи нафиг.
You've had enough.
No, it's not bolt action. It's, I don't know, single loaded rifle.
Переломка.
Переломка. Что там, сколько туда? Говно, а не, что-то там. Last code, не. Last code will
Breaks loaded,
be
yep.
in the
Or
end
break.
of this stream. Actually,
It shows the movement here, if I remember rightly.
I can show you the video of the new animations. I don't like it, like the angle of record of characters that were recorded in this video. But anyway, I can show you just to see the difference. I think it will be interesting to see anyway. Где они, блин? Вот они. Окей.
Crunch. That's just wrong. Yeah, just real quick. Looks a lot more natural. For the side step, get rid of the wiggle. I know. No idea, mate. Pain PBE. Thanks for 38 months, bro. Super long time.
Clinching for everybody.
Crouch. Crouch. Not crouch. Crouch. Like crunch, like cringe, but crouch. Вообще, конечно, ну, как бы, вообще минус. Вот просто жирный минус вам. Тем, кто вот на что вы рассчитываете? Что я буду смотреть абсолютно все досконально, блин? И искать ошибки в словах английских? Вообще капец, блин. Досвидулитл какой-то. Доктор Досвидулитл. Окей. The last code. Are you ready? Yes. Yes.
Still point out crunch.
The last code. And I think this is it for today.
Nikita said that Nikita was saying there that he doesn't have time to look at every little bit
We
of
actually
detail.
showed you everything that we wanted, except boss's video. It's like it's just not good. We need to.
Translation,
to
we
do
made
it
a mistake,
properly,
but fuck
the
you
video.
guys for
I mean, also, we didn't show you the new gear. We didn't show you all the weapons that will be in the patch.
Hey, Darty, what's
And,
going on? Chat. There's a Darty in the chat, celebrity. One of the best Australian footballers out there, full forward, kicking I think you're still in number one at the Coleman. I don't know if there was buys last week. I know you guys are on buys this week. How's your trip to Tassie as well? We're pausing. All right, pause champ for the moment. Got on, dude. He's been playing. He was playing a lot of Call of Duty on Twitch, but he decided to buy a farm and become a farmer. So I haven't seen him streaming much recently. Did you see the air strafe when he jumped into a lower on factory single load? No, I didn't. There's a Darty, 18, in the chat. Jeremy Cameron. Tassie's beautiful. I know. I did a little bit of the overland track, climbed a mountain over there for a bit of fun when I was in the army. Got to take some time off to do that. You live in Tassie, do you? Esther? Shocking internet at farm. Yep. You can go down the option I went, which is very expensive. Goldie Hansel, thanks for 22 months, dude. Well done on the footy this year so far, bro. You've been really killing it. Been great to watch. And I hope you're enjoying the bye week. Anyone know how to get rid of the playing time, and FPS thing on the top left of the screen? What are you talking about? You could try Starlink. I bought a farm as well. I don't know if I told you this, but I bought 150 acres as well. And there's not very good internet. I'm going to try Starlink, but it's not for streaming. It's more just for good internet out there. Some Starlink results seem promising, but I don't like wireless backhaul in principle. The problem with Australian Starlink, right? It goes up to the fucking satellites and then it comes back down in Sydney and then uses the fiber from Sydney. So I was going to get Starlink to try and play an American service to play Tarkov with you guys. But the problem is because of that whole going up and then coming back down, I still get a high ping to America. But it's meant to be like low ping because Coil got Starlink to test it out as well. Uploads bunk. Yeah. Little mate, love your farm updates. Nice. What did you end up doing? I'll probably get Starlink for the farm, but I don't think I'll stream from there ever. Like, if I do, it'll be, I don't know. At my house, I got 5 acres where I live at the moment, and I bought 150 acres for a bit of a hobby farm. But yeah, the 5 acres I got fiber to the premises. I got my own personal fiber business line. We'll try that pest. The ping latency is the same as broadband. Yeah, because in Australia, the way that Starlink works, like I said, it goes to the satellites and then comes back down in Sydney and then uses Sydney's like fiber line to get to America. So eventually they'll have enough satellites to go across the Pacific and it'll go faster that way. But at the moment, it doesn't. It needs to shoot some more rockets to space. With Starlink, you won't be able to Tarkov and stream at the same time. Tarkov is on the high end in games that turns a bandwidth. Yeah, I think you're missing the point, bro. So I'd actually have my stream ran from the fiber line and my game PC ran from the Starlink. Big brain plays, hey? Dual internet. If I could get low ping to America, that's what I would do. And then I would kill all you motherfuckers in America in Tarkov. And you guys are like, it's not just high ping. He's just actually good at the game. And I'm actually shit. Pestily is a god at Tarkov. And then, yeah, they'll write hymns and folklore stories about me for the generations to come. True story. Even though NA people don't realize I was already playing on your service from Europe and just fucking reckon you guys left, right, and center. But, you know, I didn't tell you that when I was living in Europe. Didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings. You'll be on the West Coast with all the hackers. Hey, I live in fucking Australia. What do you think's going to happen over here? Asia on my doorstep, bruh. Anyway, back to Nikita being mad at Demika.
Other than that, like you will see it by yourself. You will taste it by yourself, and in the upcoming patch. As I said before, we are polishing it, and it's almost done. Let's wait for the pre-wipe events and everything, and this is it.
At 130 ping to Germany on the East
doesn't
Coast,
work.
there is no way in hell you can play Tarkov from Australia in the US. Not even with a direct
Let
fiber
me
line.
re-show you the code, the last one.
Make me pause this fucking. So, anyone living on the East Coast, like Sydney or Melbourne, can generally get a low enough ping to play in California. If you live in New Zealand as well, you can play on the California servers, no problem. Right. And plus, I lived in Europe, not E. Lived in the Netherlands, in the Europe. And I played on the East Coast. All right. Sit the fuck down. My face is like that right now.
Okay.
And reading chat.
Thank you very much for joining us. I'm sorry that not everything were perfect, because literally we
23rd of July in Adelaide. See you then,
we
man.
always have some kind of issues
I'm
with
fine.
everything.
No worries, dude. Got to catch up,
at
but I
least
think you'll be in
something
and out
was,
most likely.
interesting for you.
What game's
today.
that?
Thank you very much, and we will keep those codes at least for 10 minutes more. So if you want to activate them, please try like 15 minutes. Oh, okay, 15 minutes. They will be available right after the 15 minutes.
I'll be there.
The codes will be deactivated. It doesn't mean that all
Front
of
and center.
all of the items you received will be withdrawn. No, it will be all right. So it's just about the code activation. And this is it. Thank you very much again. I think we need to rate somebody. Yes, like the wipe is soon. There will be wipe.
Soon?
Stop asking this question, please. Сайт лежит. Короче, вот неподготовленным вот в этом вопросе оказались,
I just
конечно.
wanted to smack the table, get mad.
Sorry. The website is down. We are sorry. That's too much of you trying to activate the codes.
In all seriousness, guys, like Nikita is just trying to do the best he can, right? And then you'll see chat and it'll look like this. Why the fuck wipe? Site down. Where's codes? Give me free shit. Site isn't working. Wipe. Fucking wipe. And the poor dude's just like, why do I even bother doing these Tarkov TVs? I just get harassed.
That's why we will prolong like the period of the code activations for at least 15 minutes more right after the stream will end. So yeah, don't be mad, don't be sad and everything. Thank you very much again.
Should just do emo
Let's
only
rate
mode when they
somebody.
do it. They like to see the feedback, you know? Alright, I'm pretty sure that's the end of that one. But yeah. That's the podcast. Feedback, that's just bitching. Nah. Let me have a look. Total chat. Make a news command. Exclamation mark news. Review. Patch. It's more of a like let's call it news. Now that we did that. Cool. And then if I go like this, I could go public, done, save. And that should now work. Like and comment for the YouTube algorithm if you wanted to get my feedback and breakdown of everything that's happened. All there. I know I'm late, but congratulations on the kid, my man. Thanks, dude. I was hoping for a wipe around Father's Day, then I could not spend time with my kids and just play Tarkov. Oh man, bit rough. It's a bit rough. Dun, 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 dun. Are you gonna play more Cycle? I will. Might come out of retirement for the wipe. We'll see. I'm gonna do a poll. I'm gonna do polls. I'll just do /poll. Who no longer plays Tarkov but enjoys watching only? Yes. No. Kind of curious. Holy fuck. A very large percentage. I suppose that I'm quizzing a Twitch chat, therefore it's not like
Hi
like
guys.
if I put that
Welcome
poll
to my
up on
stream.
the game,
Without
it would be
further
very
ado,
different,
let's
you know.
crack straight into it.
You no longer plays Tarkov but enjoys watching. I don't know. I just think the broad sense. Like you, thanks for the 14 months. Longbeard TV, thanks for the host. Have an amazing stream, dude. Appreciate it, bro. I play and enjoy watching it. Oh, this is more specifically to people who just don't enjoy playing it anymore. This poll game like a week into the wipe. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. We play more AoE 2, AoE 4. Definitely 2, 4, not sure. I think Wellen might be helping me conjure up a cool thing for AoE 2. News. Duraz Dirks, thanks for the prom. I definitely like to jump on it for a quick factory session, but any more than 2 raids in a week, and I'm just miserable at this point in the wipe. Bit like that, isn't it? I'm currently not playing because this wipe has frustrated me, but I love watching it, and we'll get back into it once the wipe occurs. Yeah. Anyone excited for the Modern Warfare 2 remaster? I was talking about like how ridiculous it's became with fucking TV shows and movies being remastered. Did you guys see the announcement of The Last of Us being remade for PS5? NoobTuber23, thanks for 2 months, bro. So they've got the from PS3 to PS4 to PS5 versions. It's not a remaster, it's a brand new game. Dude, it's a fucking copy pasta. Are you talking about Modern Warfare? Or are you talking about Last of Us?
Yeah.
Coda
Has he ever shot
11594. Thanks for
M4A1 IRL?
22 months.
Shout out from the Gold Coast.
Yeah, I have shot an M4 in real life, yeah. When the guys were getting trained up for Afghan, we all got to have a play. Take the G, thanks to 3 months. I've shot a lot of guns these days, like in total. Nothing like, not a huge amount of variety, but like enough of each caliber that I'm satisfied. Sinich FPS, thanks to 14 months. I think the arena will help the longevity of the wipe cycle, will give people who are bored of the current wipe a place to go PvP. Meanwhile, people who are tasking and leveling might actually be able to do so without getting wiped off 5-man thick boys. Agreed. Yep. I need to actually make a comment here. Ever shoot an aircraft gun? No. I've shot, well, you could probably shoot a 50 cal at an aircraft. Ignore if you want. How do you feel about the American pull from Afghan? If you serve there, do you have feelings about what is happening? Personally, I didn't serve in Afghanistan. But I'm not afraid to say that there would be no easy way for an occupying force to ever leave a country after pretty much how long they had been there and it not be a clusterfuck. Like, out of all the situations, like, clusterfuck is pretty much the only way I can think. It's like, imagine if you just went into, I don't know, trying to think of a culture that's like really fucking set in their ways. Maybe somewhere like Indonesia, and then Indonesia's already very westernized. It's like going into somewhere that's like Middle East and just saying, hey, you should go by Western capitalism views and beliefs and ways of life. Force that upon those people for 20 years and then go, all right, we're leaving now, and not expected just to go back to what it had been for the last 1,000 years or 10,000 years, really. Like, yeah, some shit could like be an influential change for the better or worse or whatever, but overall, it's not long enough. Like, seriously, it would take 100 years, at least 3 generations. Like, think of it like this. What generational changes need to be what? Probably, you'd need to have a couple of generations to really have a good change. So, I fear this. Like, I actually legit fear this, and it could be what we're seeing right now. People after World War II, in particular, and Vietnam, have that in their living memory, would never want to have a fucking war, like a proper holy fuck world war. We are now past the generational point where we have now forgotten what a world war is like. Like, we don't have many living people left. Like, we're talking, I think in Australia there's probably less than a dozen, if there any, right? And so now it's like the people in charge don't know what it's like to have an actual world war. Like, we have stories that are written and books and video clips, but we don't honestly know. So the people that are actually like in charge,
Pest you the best.
you know, there's around 200,000 surviving World War II vets in the States. I find that really hard to believe, but you're saying there's 200,000 100-year-olds? I find that really hard to believe, but how many living veterans of World War II? About 70 million people fought in World War II. As of 2021, there are still approximately 240,000 surviving veterans in the United States alone. Wow.
Thanks for all the fun times.
Wow, look at this though. Have a look at this. This is actually kind of like... This is 2020. This is like 2022. At 2021, it was 240. This is what they're estimating, right? It'll plummet quickly because obviously just naturally by age, right? Surely they were too young to remember the true horrors, no? They'd be 18 years old when that happened. I think that kind of stuff doesn't really leave you, hey? All in Florida. A lot of veterans in Florida, hey? New York, a lot. Pennsylvania. Texas. California's got a lot. But, like, that's the point I'm trying to make. Like, I don't know. To go back to the whole Afghan point, I feel like for a proper generational change in a country like Afghanistan, Iraq, whatever, like, or a proper cultural change, you need to have like actual multiple generations to happen to really make the shift. And I think we're there 20 years in general. Like, it was destined to fail. DGen0910, thanks for 12 months, dude. Beard Unknown, thanks for 8 months. For the best, my phone won't stop buffering, but I'm still going to watch. Thanks, man. Milky G7793, thanks for 28 months. Mustard Tronka, thanks for 16 months. General Band-Aid, thanks for the prompt. Wickham, thanks for 20 months. Finch FBS, thanks for the 14 months. Take the G, thanks for the 3 months. Hey, man, I've been good. Olive oil. Mr. V Rising streams, will you stream it again when 1.0 releases? I'll probably just stream it sporadically. It's actually kind of a fun game. I think I could, like, a fresh server, throw myself at it for like 2-3 days and have some fun, and then, yeah. Respect for all those that served and that is still, you mean for, not full. Respect for all those that served and still serving. I think Like obviously I served and to me it obviously affects differently, but it's the world's kind of like how do I word this? I am like pro humanity. Like I don't really give a fuck about like if I don't very talk. Okay, guys, I don't talk very political here ever, right? But like, I'm not like left wing or right wing or any. I don't even know what the fuck like half that shit means. But it's like, I just wish everyone could at least just get along, so we didn't have to have so much military service and stuff. I wish every human on the planet had access to drinkable water. Mr. Beast is working on it. I am a person with an opinion. I don't need to put myself in a group to feel kinship when it comes to politics. Yeah, sure. Elon is the future. Hate him or love him, he is great. Oh, like I'm not really that balls deep into Elon fucking lore, but there's so much to fucking read into the shit that he's done in both ways.
I'll keep paying if you keep being my dad.
I don't want to live in Elon's future. Homer J23, thanks for 26 months. Conkmaster, thanks for 26 months. Look, Elon's given up on this planet. All right, like, if I could worship anyone, and I know this might be a little bit controversial, if I could worship anyone, it'd be David Attenborough. Bruh. David Attenborough. He is just, yeah.
Attenborough is a fully fledged ledge.
He is. He is a fully fledged ledge. Atrix Games. It's Toast Son. How are you? I'm good. I'm good, Farmer Paul. My name's Paul. How you going, Paul? His new show, Prehistoric Planet, is sick if you haven't seen it yet. I saw the one that was his testimony, and it pretty much made me cry. Can you get knighted for the second time? Streamer unknown? Look at Christmas trees. Not right now. What am I going to do next? I'm just enjoying a moment of banter. Enjoying a moment of banter. There are different levels of knighthood. Really? That is something I will Google. There are different levels of knighthood. There are ranks of knight or Dame Grand Cross, knight or Dame Commander. The very top ranking order is a Great Britain, a knight or Dame Grand Cross. All right. What knighthood is Sir David Attenborough. 2 days ago. For reals. He's got the highest one. So David Attenborough received second knighthood from Prince Charles. The Prince of Wales awarded the 96-year-old naturalist with the prestigious Knight Grand Cross, the highest one. David Attenborough received his first knighthood from the Queen Elizabeth in 1985, before I was fucking born. So 36 years ago, or 37 years here. For those unfamiliar, the Knight Grand Crosses of the Order of St. Michael and St. George recognise the service in a foreign country or in relation to foreign and Commonwealth affairs. According to the Royal Family's website, the knighthood was awarded to Attenborough for his service to television broadcasting and conservation, including his recent documentary about the natural world like Life in Colour on Netflix. I tell you what, it's really, really difficult for me to watch any sort of fucking documentary in my house because my dog sees any sort of animal on the TV and loses her fucking bananas. Absolute fucking bananas just goes out the window. My mum's dog does that. Must attack screen creatures. Dude, it's fucking horrible. I can even put cartoon creatures on like 101 Dalmatians and it goes to shit. Everything just goes to shit and she'll just start losing it. Atrix Games, thanks for the 13 months before. Homer J23, thanks for the 26 months. Sorry if I missed those. Still less famous than his brother, at least in America. Was that Richard Attenborough? Richard Attenborough. He died recently, didn't he? He died in 2014. That's not recently. Where we live in now, the youngest have given Love Island the reward for the best show in the UK. It was originally anything to do with David Attenborough. What a sad world we live in now. I don't agree with that. As in, I think the younger generation have a better grasp on fucking climate than the older generation. Like, just before we had the big fuck off fires in Australia, or no, sorry, just after we had the big fuck off fires in Australia, literally every kid like did a walkout on school and protested in front of their local parliament to say that we need to change. Yeah, adults won't fucking go and do that. Yeah, our fucking prime minister at the time was standing there in Parliament House with a lump of coal saying, don't be afraid of it. Did you get change? Yeah, we fucking changed our government. Didn't that girl sell pics of her boobs for donations to Australia? No, that was during the fires. There was a OnlyFans chick that said she'd donate her money. I believe that scout bosses at a certain times was the Roman Goon Squad, not all bosses. No, my understanding it sounded like all bosses, bro. Did he actually do that? Yes. Yes, Scott Morrison, the Prime Minister at the time, stood in Parliament in front of all the other, what do you call them? Like, Parliament members and fucking held up a piece of coal and said, don't be afraid of it. Do you recommend the GT 1990 Pros? Love them, man. You ever finished the killer ride you were making? It's a work in progress. So every 2 to 4 weeks we release another video. The next video will come out probably in about, I'd say probably about 3 to 4 weeks time. Like, I have finished all the modifications required and fixes required to get it back on the road.
For all, the
All I need
you
to do
provide.
is
Been
get the
taking this
certificate
time pre-wipe
for the
to learn
seatbelts.
game, mostly maps. Been watching your raid series for 2
Hey, Jeff,
years
thanks for the
now,
content
and
referral.
am finally taking the time to put some hours in.
Awesome, dude. Yeah, damn. Thanks for the 19 months. Appreciate support for such a long time as well. Gomer wasn't PM at the time he did the call thing. Was he not? Was Scott Morrison PM when he held the call in Parliament? 2017. He was the Prime Minister from 2018. Okay. I apologize. I was wrong. He was not the Prime Minister at the time. Have any shenanigans planned for the new flares? No?
Moist.
Voron Loof, thanks 100 bits. Do you have any plans for any other car builds after Colada? Yes. Is this Polaris? I think it is. Yep. So would access to the island be use of a specific color flare or by a possibility not to get at by? That's not, no idea. Potentially. It'll be a key/key card, I'd expect. Something like that. All right, I might jump across to the cycle, check out the cycle for a little bit. I thought it'd be good to have a bit of a banter. Talk about life in the universe.